In every fictional superpowered universe, and every genre, there's a narrative crafted around who reigns supreme, and this is especially true for anime characters. For the first time ever, we take a look at some of anime's most powerful characters and rank them by just how truly strong they really are. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. Do press that little icon so you never miss a video and stay up to date with everything on this channel. And make sure to hit that little subscribe button, it's free and it really helps the channel out. Let's get into this top 10 anime list. To start off this list, we have Punch Man Saitama. Saitama is the series' main protagonist and the titular One Punch guy, and the series' most powerful being to exist. A self-imposed existential crisis is facing Saitama. He is now too strong to receive any thrill from a fight. Saitama later registers to be a professional hero for the Hero Organization, initially just to be a hero for fun, and defends his home in Z City from monsters, villains, and other attacks. He is given the hero named Caped Baldy under the Hero Association and is currently ranked 7 in the B class. Little to know that he is honestly probably the top ranked S. It's a great anime, go check it out if you want good laughs and good fights. And now we have Touya from the Irregular Magic High School. The main character of the Irregular in the Magic High School is Shiba Touya. He enrolled with his younger sister Miyuki at the National Magic University affiliated First High School in April of 2095. He was accepted as one of the students to be put into the curriculum of Course 2, marking the beginning of the events of the series. He switched to the newly formed Magic Engineering course in his second year. And now we got Izayoi from Mondaiji Tachi ga Isekai. Izayoi is a young boy with intense mental powers, aka espers. Perhaps that is why he is so bored, because no one can challenge him until he is summoned by the Black Rabbit to another world, the world of the Little Garden. There he supports the No Names, a culture that the Demon Lord has ruined. Now we got Ainz from Overlord. The main protagonist of the Overlord series is Ainz, almost formerly referred to as Momaga. He is Ainz Orgon's Guildmaster, Overlord of the Great Tomb of Nazarick, and the maker of the Actor of Pandora. He is considered by the NPCs of Nazarick to be the greatest of the almighty 41 supreme beings. He is the Sorcerer King of the Sorcerer Kingdom in the modern world, and the world's most powerful magic caster, a dark warrior, and leader of darkness, an admittedly rated adventurer community of that country. His other identity is famously known as Momon. He is an adamantine leveled adventurer, and Emos Ranto's famous adventurer. And now we got Yuichiro, Seraph of the End. The main protagonist of Seraph of the End is Yuichiro Hyakuya, whose birth name is Yuichiro Amane, the Vampire Rain manga. He is the member of the Japanese Imperial Demon Army, as well as the Moon Demon Company squad of Shinoa Hiragi. He possesses the Seraph gene, along with Mikhaila, Hirakuya, and a few others, which is important to the prohibited taboo and the Seraph of the End focuses of the plot. Alright, we got Yu from Charlotte. At Hoshinomi Academy, Yu Otasuka Yu, is the main protagonist of the story and a first-year transfer student. He has the power to possess a human briefly for about 5 seconds. It is later discovered, however, that his true capacity is to snatch the ability of the ability user he possesses. He becomes well recognized and feared and known as the One-Eyed Grim Reaper at the end of the season. He is both Shunsuke Otasuka's younger brother and Ayumi Otasuka's older brother. And now we have Quon from Towa no Quon. In reality, the protagonist Quon has lived for over a millennium. Quon's power, born in the village that was home to the first attractors, manifests as he witnessed the slaughter of his kins and avenges them when angered. And the crystal known as Taketsu Namadi, his younger brother, Towa sealed himself away and gave immortality to Quon. Quon never knew that until he regained consciousness in Chapter 5 and found himself in the room where Kanazuki was hiding. He now strives to pave the way for a peaceful and accepting future. He has more than one power, including transforming into a compact form designated by Custos as Insania, unlike the attractors seen so far. In that state, Quon has outstanding speed and power, water, metal, and perhaps nature itself. And don't forget about the self-regeneration manipulation. Towa unsealed the true form of powers of Quon in Chapter 6, so he could beat Kamishiro at the cost of Towa's life. Quon seems to have lost his immortality afterwards. His full name is ᴠᴏᴘɪᴄ. Now we have Mofan, a 4-time Magister. He loves his father and his sister, but on purpose, he was said to have delivered empty exam papers just to spite his teachers. However, he is very intelligent and can do very well if he actually tries. He is nothing short of a magic powerhouse, as the owner of the natural talent dual element awakening that enables Mofan to awaken 2 elements per mage tiers. Now don't get me wrong, Mofan's combat style is absolutely violent, as many individuals remember that while most mages hurl spells while staying as far away from the monster as possible, Mofan was seen as almost every occasion to charge headfirst at the most powerful monsters on display. Just about every aspect that is considered most violent and destructive so far has been awakened by him. Mofan has developed incredible abilities such as reaching super tier level 2. 2 of his unique abilities were revealed. One is that the body and the magic elements become one. And then lightning part, with one of the acupuncture points of his body has become one. That pressure point was not specified. Fire with his heart has become one. His arteries are a shadow. In his bones, the earth condensates. Chaos is in his left eye, the void in his right eye, and the devil is in his blood. The strength and special abilities of calming divine fire far outweigh the heavenly grade fire aspect provided to Mofan when he embodies his fire spirit, the Flame Princess, and now has his own heavenly flame spirit. He sounds pretty OP, right? And now we have Staz from Bloodlad. Staz Charlie Blood is the series' main protagonist. He's the boss of the Demon World Eastern District, frightening to some, and supposed to be an elite vampire who drinks blood. But in fact, he's just a regular otaku vampire who obsessed with everything from the human world, but mostly from Japan. Staz is from the noble lineage of vampires, but because he ran away from home, he is hesitant to align himself with them. He is an exceptionally powerful vampire. He had previously had a bullet embedded in his heart, put there by his own brother, who believed that it was for his own protection to restrain his powers, as at that time, the newly awakened powers would leave a young staff with extreme nosebleeds and fainting spells. In fact, and in all probability, if Staz had matured in his own time, and his brother had not forcefully awakened his powers, there would have been no problem. But Staz wanted to know the magnitude of his powers as soon as possible, and he sealed them away after realizing his error, only to unlock them when it felt right to do so. He is so desperate to bring back to life the once human ᴠᴏᴘɪᴄ Fuyumi. And finally, we got Touya from In Another World with My Smartphone. After an accidental death from God reincarnated him to a different country with one wish. He actually gave him his cell phone. It is later revealed that God created his body from the material of the divine realm that gives him superior physical and magical power. He also has the infinity for all magic attributes and can cast all nor magic. After receiving control over a region between the Kingdom of Belfast and the Regulus Empire, he becomes the sovereign king of Brunhild Dukedom, while still interacting with each of the princesses of the kingdoms. He then marries Elsie, Lindsay, Yao, Sue, Yamina, Lin, Liu, Sakura, Hilda, and all of his 9 fiancées. He, together with their respective Babylon systems, and later their founder, Regina Babylon, becomes the master of the Babylon sisters. He becomes the king of spirits as well. Touya awakens his god forces during his confrontation while the servile god at Ishan, and later becomes a dependent and grandchild of God of Earth. He's a lower ranked god at present. So, I mean, it's a guy who dies by God, grabs a phone, goes to a different world, and becomes a god. How is that not OP? I mean, come on. But with that said, this is the end of the video. Make sure to comment down below if we missed any of your favorite OP main characters, as well as hit that like button, subscribe. You guys know the vibes, good vibes only. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, morning, and night.